Good morning. My name is Chris Merritt. I am a Master's of Landscape Architecture student at Harvard University's Graduate School of Design. And I will be talking about Lincoln-Lemington and East Hills. So Lincoln-Lemington is situated at the north end of our study area here in the East End, bordered by Homewood, Lorimer, Highland Park, of course the Allegheny River, and Penn Hills. It's located about 8 miles from downtown, and it shares many of the same characteristics as Homewood in terms of tax delinquent properties and the housing stock that exists there. However, percentage of home ownership is slightly higher than Homewood. And the neighborhood is divided roughly in half north to south, with some of the residential community on the south and the VA facilities and the juvenile center in the north near the river. Some of the challenges in the neighborhood, the existing deterioration and relative isolation of the community, distance to transit, lack of retail and other public amenities, crime, the physical scale and geography of the neighborhood, in addition to the topography. Opportunities we see in Lincoln-Lemington, the potential greenway that was mentioned along a north-south abandoned rail corridor on the west side of the neighborhood could provide interesting connectivity for the neighborhood. There are very stable housing concentrations within the neighborhood, but as we see no near-term development options, we suggest now is the time for the community to come together and begin to plan and strategize. Our recommendations for Lincoln-Lemington is with the identification of strategic clusters of tax delinquent city and URA-owned properties to consolidate to allow for development in these areas. The one outlined is showed along Lincoln Ave, adjacent to Homewood and Lorimer and a potential greenway. We would also propose that a program could be created to survey and prioritize street paving and repairs in the area. But again, now is really the time for some of the local community organizations to come together, plan, engage, and participate in the larger visioning efforts happening for the East End communities.